Hello everyone, I think we're on. This is Unit 7, page 1991, dealing with simple equations at foundation level. The background is a shot of Crete, somewhere off the island. The kids went there some years back and brought back a whole load of lovely photos, so that's that bit sorted. Page 91, simple equations. This is really basic. They're so basic you shouldn't even be showing you working. Here we go, this is the first one. 2x equals 12, that just means 2 times x is 12. Therefore single x will be 12 divided by 2, 6. Very basic. Here's another one. 4a equals 6. Well, that means a must be 6 divided by 4. 4 goes into 6 one whole time, 2 left over. So there we go. Otherwise known as 1 and a half. Very easy, isn't it? Pick another single step equation. 2c, this is 1f. 2c equals minus 4. Just divide by 2. So c is going to be minus 4 over 2, otherwise known as minus 2, because 4 divided by 2 is 2. Nothing in it really. It's boring, isn't it? A plus 9 is 2. So a is going to be 2. And remember, you take the 9 over to the other side and subtract. So 2 take away 9 is minus 7. Study that one. 2 take away 9 is not 7. It's minus 7. That's that. Question 2. These are still one-step equations, so let's do a couple up here. You've got x divided by 2 is 6. Please note what I said was x divided by 2, x over 2 is 6. So you simply take the 2 over and multiply, perform the opposite operation. Instead of dividing, take it over then multiply. And so x is going to be 12. I'm keeping it all nice and small, it's all small and boring. I've got here a over 10. In other words, a tenth of an a is 0.4. Just take the 10 over and multiply. A is going to be 0.4 times 10. In other words, 4. A is worth 4. Alright, let's try one of these ugly looking things here. 6, this is question K, question 2. So 6 equals 5b minus 11. If that makes you look a little bit, a bit nervous about it, write it round the other way. So 5b plus 11 makes 6. In other words, we're reading this way as opposed to having to read backwards. Get rid of the 11 first to leave 5b on its own. First thing to get rid of is the 11, so go 6, doing, take it next door, minus 11. So 5b is going to be 6 take away 11 is minus 5. And when you divide by 5, you go minus 5 over 5. And minus 5 divided by 5 is minus 1. Finish off the b there. Been quite pretty, isn't it? Right, anything else? That's quite boring. Nothing more on that side. I'm doing question 4 as a little star by question 4. It says Tony thinks of a number, doubles it and adds 11. His answer is 19. Now, let me just repeat that. Tony thinks of a number, he doubles it, then he adds 11. His answer is 19. So I've simply formed a very basic equation from the word equation there. Write this as an equation. Okay, I've got a mark there, haven't I? Solve the equation to find Tony's number. Okay, straightforward. This is a two-step equation. First of all, get rid of the 11, take it next door and subtract. So it's 19 minus 11. So 2 of Tony's numbers is 19 take away 11, which is 8. So Tony's number is going to be 8 divided by 2. And so Tony's number is 4. Okay. Jackie does one as well, question 5. Jackie thinks of a number. Right, there's n for Jackie's number. Thinks of a number, multiplies it by 7, so it's 7n. Then she adds 5. That says plus 5. And the answer is 47. So 47 is, I've got to form an equation and solve it to find Jackie's number. Well, plus 5, go next door and subtract. So 7n is going to be 47, take away the 5. So 7 times n is going to be 42. Just divide by 7 now to get out on its own. 42 over 7 is 6. Okay, I missed out a little step there. No worries there. Just turn over the page. Doing. Still working on the seaside background. 6 has got a little star, a little question mark by it. Sol goes out with a £5 note in his pocket, so put down £5 over here. Not sure where this is going to go yet, but anyway, £5 in his pocket. He buys X snacks at 40p each. So X snacks 40p each. He has 20p left. 20p left. This is me setting up the story. Find the value of X. Alright, let's have a look. I've got 40 lots of X, haven't I? Is that alright? So he spends 40p. We don't know how many of these things he bought for 40p, but I know he had £5. In other words, he had 500 pence. Is that alright? So he had 500 pence. Then he took away 40 lots of whatever he spent on these things, what we call X, and we know he's got 20p left. Now look at it carefully. £5, take away 40 lots of something equals 20p. That's what he's got left over. And that's quite tricky, isn't it? Oh, there's snack bars. Oh, apologies to Sol. Alright, here we go. Don't like this minus 40x, but I'm going to live with it just so you don't get scared of doing this procedure. Now, to get the 40x's on their own, let's just take the 500 next door and subtract. Look, it's an ordinary 500. Take it over and subtract. Don't be scared of doing this. I'm left with minus 40 lots of x equals 20, and let's take away the 500 from there. Right? So minus 40 lots of the price of his snack is 20, take away 500, which is 480, but of course it's negative. So to find the price of the snack itself, you go minus 480 and divide by the 40. But in fact it's a negative 40. Take the whole thing over next door and divide by negative 40. Then you can quite happily say to yourself, ah right, well yeah, let's just call that positive now. Cancel out the two minuses. Effectively multiplying by minus 1 top and bottom. That would change everything positive. Or you can just stick to the simple rule, minus divided by minus is a plus anyway. So 480 divided by divided by 40. Let's just cancel the zeros. You're effectively dividing each part by 10, aren't you, by doing that? So 48 divided by 4, that's going to be 24 divided by 2, otherwise known as 12. So it's basically 12 pence per snack, alright? Quite complicated. I think I'll do question 8. Looks like another word question. I have to upgrade to black so it stands out a bit. I think it's getting a bit bright because the sun's shining in the corner. Right. I'll actually draw the story. It's something like that. It's a quadrilateral. It's not a trapezium. They never said it was. That's 115 degrees in that corner there. That is called 3y degrees. And this is called 100 degrees in this corner here. And this little bit is called 2y. Alright, it says here the angles in a quadrilateral add up to 360. We know that, don't we? Let's just put 360 degrees right there to remind us. Write down an equation in y. In other words, make me a little equation. Please note, all this adds up to 360. Let's make an equation. I've got 3y's plus 2y's plus 115 plus 100 all comes to 360. Well, that'll do, but this is better. Simplify it as far as you can go. I've got 5y's plus, what's that come to? 215 makes 360. And that is my equation involving y's and the other remaining known angles. And solve your equation to find the value of y. Well, let's solve it. 5y equals 360. Okay, it's a positive 215. Take it next door, subtract. Take away 215. That's going to give us 360. Take away 215. 85 plus 60 is going to be 145. 145 degrees. I think. Let's just check that. So yeah, working backwards adds up to 360. So 5y is 145. Y is going to be 145 divided by 5. I'm not allowed to use a calculator, so I'm going to do a short division sum down the side there. Not taking any chances with that. 5's into 1, no. 5's into 14 go twice, and 4 left over. 5's into 45 go 9 times. So y equals 29 degrees. Just check that. 5's into 14 twice, 4 left over because 2 5's are 10, and 5's into 49. 45 go 9 times, that's 29 degrees. Happy with that? Not sure how long we've been running for. The next stage is harder equations. I think I better give that its own little video, I think. Right, so you just study those basic two-step equations, and the previous ones on the other page, or the earlier part of the video, will be simple one-step equations. Alright, so that was 7.1, and in a mo I'll be starting on 7.2, what they call harder equations. Alright, thank you so much, and just study this.